is a story. Welcome everyone to your December 2016 Alchemy Scope, the end of the year already. Can you believe it? This year has flown by for me. So you're looking at Dragon Bear. He's my little Ginger King there, and you're going to see him throughout this video. You'll already notice that there's some format changes to the Alchemy Scope, and you're going to see that this month. December 2016 is a condensed scope. There's going to be more that will come back in January for the 2017 cycle. However, it's still progressing. So yeah, I'll be excited to see what emerges for January as well. But those should be uploaded by the middle of December or by the third week, by Christmas, let's say, of December. So let's get started. There's a couple things. One is I want to remind all of you that are interested in getting your 2017 evolutionary story forecast and guidance video from me to go ahead and place your order below. There is a couple week lead time, and to get it before your 2017 starts, you are more than invited to connect with me. Again, the link is below. Let's talk about now, for this December 2016 cycle, what is activated. Now, as you know, if you've tuned in before, we're tapping into the Macrocycle. What is the story, the unfolding, evolutionary, spiraled story for humanity as a whole at this time? To do that, we tap into the Sabian Symbol. This month, the Sabian Symbol is at the point of 7 degrees 43 minutes Sagittarius, and it's occurring today. I'm recording this on the new moon, so which is the 29th of November 2016. And so the energies of the new moon are very well imbued throughout this video for all of the scopes this month. Now, there's something very special about this moon. One is the symbol is amazing, which we'll talk about, but I want to start with the 7-degree point. Last month, October's new moon, Scorpio new moon, also had a 7-degree 44-minute Scorpio point that the new moon occurred at. Next month, we have a 7-degree Capricorn new moon occurring. That leaves 2016 with 3 sevens at the end of the year. 7 represents the great mysteries. 7 represents magic, the unknowable realm, investigating, discovery in that which cannot be fully known. 3 sevens represents, casino wins, abundance, flow, luck. There's a lot going on in the world, and there is a simultaneity with the magic that is at hand. So I want you to drink in what the universe is displaying for us here. To end this very intense 9-cycle 2016 year with 3 sevens is not a small deal. It's a big deal. And what Joanne Walmsley from Sacred Scribe says about 777 is it reminds us that we are here at this time to spiritually evolve, and that we do this by expressing the highest and best of ourselves and embracing our unique abilities, whatever they may be. Now look at the symbol. Within the depths of the earth, new elements are being formed. Indeed, with so much activated astrologically, there is new aspects of psyche, new clarity about soul patterns, about karmic patterns, about imprisoning, the imprisoning of humanity, how we've been as a collective very held, very contained, very deceived. And there's much transparency that has been occurring for the last 3-4 years, but it's been exponential. And 2016 was the year of what I called the year of discernment, because there was so much raising its frequency, coming out of the closet, coming out of the shadows, becoming clear, or at least coming up for us to see that indeed there are new things being formed. So again, within the depths of the earth, new elements are being formed. What Dane Rudhyar writes about this symbol is the alchemical fire, which both purifies and transforms the very substance of humans' inner life. Forces are at work in the deepest layers of the psyche, which in their own way respond to the outer stimulation produced by a strong involvement in group ambitions and emotions, and even more by the powerful tensions and releases of love. An alchemical process goes on, usually unnoticed by the conscious ego, until it becomes obvious that a kind of mutation has taken place and a new level of awareness and of responses to life has been reached. One of the key phrases for this symbol is psychic gestation. So again, within the depths of the earth, new elements are being formed. Within each of us, new elements are being formed, period. And November was the precursor for that. December will bring this forward. It's a very powerful month. Now, let's move on to your particular sign and see what is your unfolding. Pisces. So let's take a look and see what is your microcycle. What is your unfolding story for this month? To do that, I pulled the I Ching for you, and you did receive 2 I Ching hexagrams. The first I Ching hexagram that came forward for you was number 37, extended family. It came with changing lines, and it became number 25, innocence. I use the I Ching, so together these 2 messages unified create your narrative for the month. For you, extended family has to do with either a partner or your family. So your immediate tribe, your immediate blood relatives typically, but it doesn't have to be. Typically this does refer to kind of a marital arrangement or a marriage or a partnership and children, like a family unit. It's connected to the storyline of open-heartedness, innocence, availability. Number 25, innocence, is about kind of a natural harmlessness and an openness, something with regards to pure intentions. So what this means for Pisces this month is that there's a storyline unfolding for you in December that has to do with becoming open to either your existing family unit, or for some of you, what I really sense is that there's an openness that you're going to be feeling, a harmlessness, a forgiveness, a compassion, seeing your family with fresh eyes. But I also see it perhaps opening up to new family or extended, literally extending your family, extending your tribe, opening yourself up to new family. And this is not necessarily blood family. It could be a network, a community, a group of friends, a tribe, okay? So for you this month, there's a storyline of being open to either seeing with fresh eyes your existing family unit or opening up to literally extending your family. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to just do with blood family. What I'm seeing is that a lot of you are going to be opening up to connecting with tribe, like-minded people. Now, if we take a look at, and this is directly connected, if we take a look at your growth theme for this month, typically what I do is I utilize the archetype cards to pull up the quality set that's asking to be matured this month for you. In this case, I pulled the Dakini to show us what quality set is asking to be grown, matured, evolved. For you, you received number 57, Bionica. And Bionica is the Dakini in Penny Slinger 64 Dakini Oracle that is part machine. She's part human and she's part machine. And what this has to do with is connecting mind and heart. It has to do with warming up, humanizing the areas that can be cold, detached, and mechanical. So the growth edge for Pisces this month is to connect mind and heart. So again, because innocence is really imbued as the narrative for Pisces, as long as you decide that you are going to confront. You are going to make a concerted effort to detach yourself from your own detachment, detach yourself from any coldness or borders, boundaries, walls that are creating a bit of either isolation or just coldness, a lack of warmth, a lack of compassion, a bit of numbness, because that comes into play with Bionica as well, that there's a dehumanization that has been activated. So for a lot of you out there, what is calling to be grown and matured is to become warm again and to connect the dots again between mind and heart. So let's now move to your mantra. The guidance for you this month is my own. This is a deck that I'm creating along with 3. So I have 3 decks that I'm creating: the Way, the Cauldron, and the Story. The mantra cards are with the cauldron. And so this particular mantra, Pisces, came up for you this month, and it feels interesting. It feels perfect. So for you, this is the mantra: focused, sights from within, insight. Clearly, I am seeing what I want, what I desire, what calls me, what wants to be manifested through my being. The pictures are emerging, focused, insight. So Pisces, for you, there is a clarity happening within you to create a connection, a warmth, and an opening. There is, and I keep wanting to say this, fresh eyes, seen through fresh lenses, is coming forward for me for you. So I think this is going to be a beautiful month, maybe a powerful month. And I hope to see some of you for your 2017 evolutionary story reading. Otherwise, I'll talk to you soon, Pisces. Sending you lots of love. Bye. You are an embodied reflection of Source. You are thus infinitely empowered, abundant, and a co-creator with your context always. You are an alchemist. Divination works because the web of life is intelligently organized with coordinated and storied